up your YouTube, search for Stukeley Meadows, watch on your big screen.
Or another device if you're at home.
Get yourself comfy, this could take a while. What a happy scene. Something new every day for your long-term memory. This is so exciting, it is nearly time for a Stukeley assembly.
Good morning everyone and welcome to Music Assembly this week. We're going to do a new bit of percussion today. Loads of you I'm sure will recognise the song. It's from The Greatest Showman, big hint. But it's going to use the same movements that we've been doing before. So stamp, clap, tummy and head. So try your best to follow through. We're going to do this one for a few weeks just to see if we can get every combination right. I saw some pretty good moves in year 2 and year 1 actually last week. So well done to those year groups trying hard at the beginning of their assembly. So, and then after that, we're going to try and put all of the Stranger Song together. Okay, there's only a little bit left to practice. We're going to go back over the fast part, and then we're going to try and put all of the verses and the choruses together to the end. Okay, here goes.
Okay, so just before the video plays, we're going to look at some of the rhythms just by themselves because they're a bit tricky this time. So if you can see on the screen here, this is one of the first rhythms that we do. So you're going to do tummy, tummy, clap, tummy, tummy, clap. Can you do that with me? Off we go. Tummy, tummy, clap, tummy, tummy, clap. And then the second part is tummy, 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 clap, clap. Tummy, 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 clap, clap. Try that one with me, the second bit. Here we go. Tummy, 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 clap, clap. Super. All right, let's put those two bits together. 1, 2, ready, and tummy, tummy, clap, tummy, tummy, clap, tummy, 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 clap, clap. And again for me. 1, 2, ready, and tummy, tummy, clap, tummy, tummy, clap, tummy, 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 clap, clap. Super. So now the second rhythm we're going to look at is stamp, clap, stamp, stamp, clap. And we do that twice round. Let's do it together. Ready, off we go. Stamp, clap, stamp, stamp, clap. Stamp, clap, stamp, stamp, clap. Super. All right. Next rhythm looks at the tummy instead of the clap. Okay, so stamp, tummy, stamp, stamp, tummy. Stamp, tummy, stamp, stamp, tummy. Let's try together. Off we go. Stamp, tummy, stamp, stamp, tummy. Stamp, tummy, stamp, stamp, tummy. And then that fourth one I thought we'd just look at as well. So instead of tummy, it's now head. So it's going to be stamp, head, stamp, stamp, head. Stamp, head, stamp, stamp, head. Let's try it together. Ready, steady, here we go. Stamp, head, stamp, stamp, head. Stamp, head, stamp, stamp, head. Super stuff. All right, here comes the video in full. Do your best. So you've got the first 4 moves now under your belt, and then we'll see it gets a little bit more complicated in the middle. Here it goes.
1, 2, 3, go!
You stumble through your days, got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of grey, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can't shake awake, 'cause you're just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flick the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun is up and the colors blinding, take the world and redefine it. Leave behind your narrow mind, you'll never be the same. Come alive, go and light your light, let it burn so bright, reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide, you're electrified, and the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open, and you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open, so come alive. believe that light that you need to hide your face. Afraid to step outside. See you like a door, but don't you stay that way. No more living in those shadows. You and me, we know how that goes. Cause once you see it all, you'll never, never be the same. Little bit of lightning striking, but enough to keep on shining. You can prove there's more to you. You cannot be afraid.
Strangers, because it was quite tricky and there were a lot of words to fit together. Then we're going to do the little extra bit that we need to do, which is the you and I's, and then we're going to try and put the whole thing together. Let's see what happens. So let's repeat the words back. So ready, here we go. Think we got it, but we made up a dream. Because we got a pretty look at what we could be. Woo! I don't want you, all you want is someone. Going home together to forget we're alone. Good, okay, we'll try that one more time. I'll do a line, you sing it back to me. So, think we got it, but we made up a dream. Because we got a pretty look at what we could be. Woo! I don't want you, all you want is someone. Going home together to forget we're alone. Good, all right, I'll sing it this time. There's only a couple of notes to remember, so it's quite easy to just listen to when we go up and down, okay? Here we go. Think we got it, but we made up a dream. Cause we got a pretty look at what we could be, woo! I don't want you, all you want is someone. Going home together to forget we're alone. And again. Think we got it, but we made up a dream. Cause we got a pretty look at what we could be. Woo! I don't want you, all you want is someone. Going home together to forget we're alone. Alright, super. Okay, I'm going to teach you the you and I's for the next bit, and I'm going to see if we can put the little bit together, okay? So with the fast words and the you and I's, alright? So you've got to do 6 you and I's together. I'll sing it to you. You and I, 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 you and I. Not like in the movies. I'll do it again. You and I, 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 you and I. Not like in the movies. If I sing the you and I's, try and follow my hands, it changes pitch, alright? Here we go. You and I, 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 off you go. You and I, 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 you and I. Listen, not like in the movies, you go. Not like in the movies, you and I's with me. You and I, 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 not. Not like in the movies. Super. So we do that twice round, okay? Let's try. We're going to start up here on the U. Ready, steady, here we go. And you and I, 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 you and I. Not like in the movies. Yeah. You and I, 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 you and I. Not like in the movies. And then it goes straight back into like strangers, which is a bit weird. Alright, so we're going to do Think We Got It But Men of Dream with you and I's, and then we'll sing one chorus, okay? So, think we got it. Ready, steady, here we go. Think we got it, but we made up a dream. Cause we got a pretty look at what we could be. Woo! I don't want you or you want someone. Going home together to forget we're alone. Think we got it, but we made up a dream. Cause we got a pretty look at what we could be. Woo! I don't want you or you want someone. Going home together to forget we're alone. You and I, 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 you and I. Not like in the movies. You and I, 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 you and I. Not like in the movies, like strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It can only be us, just you and I. Super stuff. All right, everybody. So, verse 1, 2 choruses. Verse 2, 1 chorus. Then we've got all these extra bits that we just looked up. So the fast words, followed by the you and I's. And then we go back into strangers. And also the fast words. Think we got it, but we made up a dream. Okay, so give it your best shot for me. I've been hearing some lovely renditions as I walk around school. So I'd like to be able to hear you as I move around having my lunch tomorrow. Okay, super stuff. Here goes.
Just like in the movies, it starts to rain and we, with our broken beauties, blindfolded minds collide and we fall. When the curtain drops, our touch is just a touch, not like in the movies. Our stories after the end, like strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It can never be us, just you and I. Strangers, perfect pretenders.
Thank you once again, Mrs. Nightingale, for the musicalness. Love it. Right, shout outs just before we finish. First of all, netballer of the week this week. Top work, well done. Thank you to Mrs. Allpress for passing that on. No birthdays today, but we have got some tomorrow and through the weekend. So if your birthday's coming up, watch this space. Right. Now, we don't normally do Numbots and Rockstars in this assembly. We normally do it in Tuesday's assembly, but I didn't do it, did I? I was a bit delayed, so I'm doing it today. What song do we sing? Who's been doing lots of maths? Jam is stored in jars. Who's been doing lots of something on TT and number rocks? Who's been doing lots of maths? Jam is stored in jars. Who's been calculating lots on who? I'll probably cut this out, but anyway, who's been doing lots of maths? Jam is stored in jars. Who's been calculating lots on Numbots and TT rock stars? Come on! Who's been doing lots of maths? Jam is stored in jars. Who's been calculating lots on Numbots and TT rock stars? Worst introduction ever. Anyway, we're going to do year 6 down to foundation, because that's the order I've got it. First of all, year 6 last week on rock stars, 3,908 points for Oak, 9,275 for Sycamore. Top 6 players: Jessica, Robert, Joe, George, Heather, Jake. That's George R. Top work, you 6. Year 5, Beach versus Sycamore. Chestnut. Beach got 5,825 points. Chestnut got 5,000. Let me say this again. Beach got 5,825 points. Chestnut got 5,833 points. They took it by just 8 points. That is incredible. Top 6 players: Tishina, Josh D and Claudia, Farrell, Ava and Renaza. Well done, you 6. Year 4, Acacia got 5,531. Birch got 11,584. Massive score. Alan, Sam, Edward, Berwin, Kieran and Joseph B were the top 6 players there. Year 3, we're holding out, Willow. We're holding out for a Willow victory before we get into the next school year. Lyme, 11,246. Willow, 7,958. But well done to Adam, Robbie and Harry for the top 3 players. Sophie, R, Rose and Bo for the top 3 players in the other class. Year 2, Maple got 21,811 points. Pine got 15,590 points. Angus wasn't involved, so it shows you how the rest of year 2, rest of Maple have just lifted themselves. Leon, Toby and Max, Olivia, Elsie and Ben, AW, top 6 players. Year 1, 14,434 points for Cherry and Numbots. 29,668 points for Magnolia. Top 6 players: Hugo, Maya, Nelly, Zoe, Lily A and Sahana. And finally, Numbots in Foundation, 4,187 points for Juniper. No. Ignore that. That was me making a mistake. Juniper last week got 15,943 points, but Rowan got 22,670 points. Top 6 players: Matthew, Daisy, Alia, Amanda, Xavier and William. Well done all of you for your Numbots and Rockstars. Let's finish with the most important 60 seconds.
The most important 60 seconds are coming up now. The most important 60 seconds are coming up now.
Oh, right. On Monday and Tuesday's most important 60 seconds, I talked about keeping the AR library nice and tidy. Do your bit for the school. Yesterday, I talked mainly to year 3-4 about keeping your bikes and scooters more safely and more secure and keeping them neater in your bike and scooter place near the Tesco gate. Mrs. Cooper and I went and did a check yesterday. and we can see some children that are very carefully lining their bikes and scooters up. Some of you are literally just leaving it and walking off. Please make sure you remember that. Why am I reminding you all of this? It's the whole school community. It's all of our job to keep the school nice and tidy. During the last few months, because of COVID and not being able to use certain spaces, the whole school has felt a little bit untidy and a little bit cluttered because we've had to move lots of furniture. Over the next few weeks, and definitely over the summer, we're going to give the whole school a massive tidy. Huge tidy. We're going to paint, we're going to decorate, we're going to build stuff, we're going to clean things, we're going to clear. Oh, it's going to be incredible. Please do your bit. Please do your little bit by keeping your trays tidy, your classrooms tidy, and the outdoor spaces. Litter, keeping things organised. Please do that. Do that for me. Do that for the school. And when you all come back in September, apart from year 6, when you all come back, you're going to see some wonderful changes. Have a great day, everyone.